I'm Dr. Mark Dornan. I'm a GP and I'm involved with helping coordinate health and care services. And I've been asked to pass on 3 important messages. The first is that the NHS and other care services have had to adapt to this new situation, and we need you to use them differently. The second is we need you to particularly prioritise your own health to protect yourself and protect the NHS. And then lastly, if you do need help, please don't wait. Before I unpack those 3 messages, it's a huge thank you from all of us to say you've done some fantastic work of staying away and enabling us to protect the many people that are presenting to the health services with symptoms of coronavirus and other serious illnesses. And a huge thank you to many individuals, communities, businesses and schools for donating and even lending us their equipment, such as the scrubs I'm wearing, visors and many goggles. And thank you for many other different gifts and goodwill messages, and particularly coming out on Thursdays. It really does make us feel valued, and we want to say a huge thank you for helping us help you. So let me unpack those 3 messages. The NHS has had to adapt, and we need you to use it differently. If you have got symptoms of coronavirus, the message is still the same. If you have a cough or a temperature, we need you to stay at home. If you do need advice, we prefer you to check out the website for 111. 111 online can be found at 111.nhs.uk. For those that don't have internet access, you can still call 111 and they can advise you. And if necessary, either service can direct you to care at another site. And they can also arrange now for a clinician at your practice to phone you back. If you do need care from your practice, the care is often being offered very differently. Much care is being offered by phone and some by video. And the specialists and hospital services are starting to use this too, and it's working really well. If you are contacting services, we do advise you to check their websites first, as many details have had to change. If you do check out GP practices' websites, you'll often find out lots of helpful information about services and health advice. And it often also gives you a way to contact them online, something called an online consultation. If you do that, that allows you to put your issues and problems and what you need sorting out at a time that's convenient to you. And it also saves practice staff time in managing this. It's much more efficient for them. If you do need face-to-face care, your GP practice will arrange somewhere safe for that to happen. But if you do have symptoms that are at all suggestive of coronavirus, it may not be at your practice. And if you are seen, whether you've got symptoms of coronavirus or not, often the staff will now be wearing personal protective equipment, PPE. And this is to make sure that everyone is protected at this difficult time. The second message was to prioritise your own health to protect you and to protect the NHS. There's lots you can do at home to improve your health in general and protect yourself. If you look at the government website, nhs.uk, and choose the Live Well section, there's loads of really good information. I can give you some examples. It's important you keep active and particularly watch your weight, as that improves your response. If you have ever thought of stopping smoking, now's the time, as continuing smoking reduces your response to this virus. Screening programs have restarted. Please keep those appointments if you get one. And immunisations never stopped. Please do prioritise them. The last message is that if you need help, don't wait. The NHS has always continued to manage urgent problems, but we've been worried by less people presenting with heart attacks or strokes. And of course, if you have those symptoms, please dial 999 or go to A&E. Obviously, if you're in doubt, the 111.nhs.uk has some great information, and the 111 service will also direct you if you're unclear. If you are worried that you might have cancer symptoms, such as passing blood, finding a new lump, or notice that you've lost weight unexpectedly, please do contact your GP practice. The sooner you contact us, the more chance we can cure you. And there's been far less people accessing many of the NHS services. And we know that people are worried, perhaps sometimes about catching coronavirus, or maybe worried about bothering us. And yes, we have had to work differently, but we've put lots of measures in place to keep you and us safe. And if you have got serious or life-threatening conditions, we want you to present. And finally, this time has been really difficult and made us all anxious. And for many people, it's worsened their mental health. And there are some fantastic resources that have been put on the government websites for helping people with their mental health at this difficult time. And I'd encourage everyone to put into your search engine, Every Mind Matters. And there are some great tools and resources for you there. There are also loads of great resources in your local council websites, and you can also contact your GP practice. But if in doubt, don't wait. And finally, as we just summarise those 3 messages again, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for helping us help you.
Thank you for helping us help you.